February 12, 2026, ByteDance pressed a button. Hollywood called its lawyers, and every creative professional on Earth held their breath.
ByteDance is the Beijing-based company that created TikTok, the most downloaded app on Earth. It employs over 100,000 people. On February 12th, its AI division, ByteDance Seed, released the second generation of its video creation model, Seedance 2.0.
Seedance 2.0 accepts text, images, audio, and video simultaneously. Users feed it up to 9 images, 3 video clips, and 3 audio files at once. It generates 15-second videos with synchronized stereo sound, cinematic camera work, and real-world physics. Fabric drapes correctly. Bodies move naturally. Light refracts through glass with precision.
In its launch demonstration, ByteDance showed a pair of figure skaters performing synchronized takeoffs, mid-air spins, and precise ice landings, with ice shavings catching the light and the audio perfectly synced to blade strikes. Previous AI models could never achieve this.
Another demo showed a wuxia sword fight in a bamboo forest. 2 swordsmen clashed in the rain. At the moment of impact, the footage switched to ultra-slow motion, showing a ring-shaped shockwave of rainwater blasted outward by the blades, and bamboo leaves sliced by sword energy drifting through the air.
Then, on February 13th, Irish filmmaker Ruairi Robinson posted a 15-second clip to X. 2 men unmistakably resembling Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt were fighting on a crumbling bridge in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Robinson captioned it, "This was a 2-line prompt in Seedance2."
But the clip was more than a fight scene. The AI-generated versions of Cruise and Pitt were arguing about a supposed assassination plot related to Jeffrey Epstein, tapping into conspiracy theories circulating as the Epstein files trickled out of the Department of Justice. The tool had not just stolen their faces, it had put words in their mouths.
It's over for us.
The Cruise Pitt clip was the spark. Then the floodgates opened. Someone generated an alternate ending to Game of Thrones, with a figure resembling Jon Snow sitting on the Iron Throne, a scene the show's creators never wrote.
Another user created Rocky Balboa in his iconic red boxing shorts, sitting across from Optimus Prime, the 30-foot Transformers robot, in a cramped fast food restaurant booth, sharing a meal.
Bruce Lee was shown fighting Godzilla in the streets of Shanghai. Rey dueled Anakin Skywalker. Batman traded blows with John Wick.
Disney's own characters appeared everywhere. Spider-Man swung between skyscrapers identical to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Darth Vader ignited his red lightsaber in a corridor indistinguishable from Rogue One. And Grogu, the creature fans call Baby Yoda, appeared in settings Disney never authorized. SpongeBob entered anime mode. IP Man fought Captain America.
Disney struck first. On February 14th, it sent a cease and desist letter accusing ByteDance of a virtual smash and grab of Disney's IP, treating its characters as if they were free public domain clip art. The letter accused ByteDance of supplying Seedance with a pirated library of Disney characters.
Paramount followed within 48 hours, claiming Seedance content featuring Star Trek and The Godfather was often indistinguishable, both visually and audibly, from its actual films and television shows.
The Motion Picture Association, representing Disney, Netflix, Paramount, Sony, Universal, and Warner Bros., issued a statement from CEO Charles Rivkin. In a single day, Seedance 2.0 has engaged in unauthorized use of U.S. copyrighted works on a massive scale. ByteDance should immediately cease its infringing activity.
It was not just fictional characters. SAG-AFTRA President Sean Astin, the actor who played Samwise Gamgee in The Lord of the Rings, was personally deepfaked. A video appeared showing him in Hobbit costume, delivering a speech he never recorded. His face, his voice, his identity stolen.
SAG-AFTRA, representing 160,000 actors, issued its response. The infringement includes the unauthorized use of our members' voices and likenesses. This is unacceptable. Seedance 2.0 disregards law, ethics, industry standards, and basic principles of consent.
The Human Artistry Campaign, a coalition backed by the RIAA, the FLCIO, and the NHL Players Association, called Seedance 2.0, an attack on every creator around the world. Stealing human creators' work to replace them with AI-generated slop is destructive to our culture. Stealing is not innovation.
Across the Pacific, Japan's AI Minister Kimi Onoda launched a government investigation into ByteDance. Japanese anime and manga, a $25 billion industry, had been recreated by Seedance users without authorization. We cannot overlook content being used without the copyright holder's permission, Onoda said.
ByteDance finally responded on February 16th. 42 words: "We respect intellectual property rights. We have heard the concerns. We are taking steps to strengthen current safeguards." No specifics, no timeline, no acknowledgement of wrongdoing.
Some observers suggested the outrage was the plan all along. TechBuzz China founder Rui Ma said, "The controversy is likely part of ByteDance's initial distribution strategy to showcase its underlying technical capabilities." ByteDance did block users from uploading real people's images, but it did nothing to stop copyrighted fictional characters like Spider-Man or Darth Vader.
The central question remains unanswered. What was Seedance 2.0 trained on? ByteDance has never disclosed its training datasets. No technical report exists. Entertainment lawyer Jonathan Handel told Al Jazeera, "These tools are trained primarily on unlicensed data. Copyrights, trademarks, all of those rights are implicated."
This was not the first time. In fall 2025, OpenAI's Sora 2 deepfaked Bryan Cranston as Walter White. SAG-AFTRA forced OpenAI into opt-in protocols. Then Disney licensed 200 characters to OpenAI for $1 billion. That deal involved consent. Seedance 2.0 asked no one.
On Reddit, a visual effects artist with 30 years' experience wrote, "I am just happy that I am approaching retirement. If I was starting out, I would be pretty depressed."
A young artist replied, "I am really depressed, struggling to figure out how I am even going to live."
A video editor wrote, "I have done all the grueling industry work to claw my way up. I am probably a year or two away from being utterly obsolete. I also had kids in the last few years. Unlucky does not even begin to cover it."
The deeper threat: AI destroys the entry-level positions where future masters learn their craft. No junior editors, no assistant animators, no bottom of the ladder means no top. One commenter: "How are new editors supposed to get hired when entry-level jobs no longer exist?"
Not everyone believed the sky was falling. Film concept artist Reed Southen responded, "Nolan is capable of doing great work because he has put in the work. AI is literally removing key fundamental work from the process. How does one become good at anything using nothing but shortcuts?"
Filmmaker Darren Aronofsky, director of Black Swan, had recently produced an AI-generated historical docudrama. A source told Ars Technica it took weeks to produce just minutes of usable video. It is a huge experiment, really. A 15-second clip is not a movie.
There is a deeper cost no lawsuit can recover. When anyone can generate a personalized movie, what happens to shared experience? One commenter: "Everyone will only watch movies tailored to them. Cue the death of art as a shared experience." A teacher wrote, "The next generation will not care if a human made the content."
SAG-AFTRA entered new contract negotiations with studios on February 17th, with AI at the top of the agenda. The union that struck for 118 days in 2023 is ready to fight again. Japan's probe continues. Courts have not yet ruled on AI copyright. Entertainment lawyer Jonathan Handel: "We are going to see full-length AI-generated movies in several years."
The assumption that making a movie requires a studio, a crew, and consent collapsed in a single week. The question is no longer whether AI can make a movie. The question is who decides what kind of world that creates. That answer belongs to us.